Assuming you've watched both The Office and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, you may have noticed a little bit of comedic overlap. Definitely many actors show up in both shows, but maybe you even feel like you've heard some of the same jokes before. Well, Michael Schur and Dan Goor, who worked on both shows, might have gotten a little lazy at times and borrowed some comedy from The Office and sprinkled it into Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Here's a few comedic overlaps we found between The Office and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Number 1. That's what she said versus title of your sex tape. In both shows, both leading men are given sexually suggestive catchphrases. For Michael Scott, anytime someone says something that could be construed as sexual, Michael has to blurt out,
"That's what she said!"
Well, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is pretty much doing the exact same thing, except with a different catchphrase. In Brooklyn Nine-Nine, anytime someone says something that can be construed as dirty, Jake has to pipe up and say,
"Title of your sex tape."
And while both are funny, there's no doubting they're extremely similar. Number 2. Office Olympics versus the Jimmy Jab Games. Both shows, of course, take place in a workplace, an office, one being a paper company and one being a police precinct. Remember the Office Olympics where Jim created Flonkerton? Well, Brooklyn Nine-Nine copied that concept and has their own Jimmy Jab Games. Much like the Office Olympics, the Jimmy Jab Games are a series of stupid games using random office supplies. But instead of the Icelandic national sport Flonkerton, the box of paper snowshoe race, Brooklyn Nine-Nine has the monster mouth bagel toss, throwing pieces of bagel into Scully's open mouth while he sleeps. Again, both are hilarious, but both very similar. Number 3, character overlap. There's a few characters in both shows who act shockingly similar to one another. How about Charles Boyle and Dwight Schrute? They both have weird, peculiar interests and bizarre behavior. Charles sucks up to Jake the same way that Dwight sucks up to Michael. Or how about the similarities between Jake and Michael? Both Jake and Michael take nothing seriously, are immature, and joke all the time. What about Scully? The heavy-set food lover, who's a little bit dumb, albeit lovable. He's similar to that of Kevin Malone. And lastly, how about Kelly and Gina? They don't care about anything work-related. They're self-obsessed and crave attention. They also kind of speak in the same ditzy tone. Despite the similarities and overlap between The Office and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, these shows are definitely both unique and awesome. Thanks for watching this video. Comment below if I missed any similarities. Be sure to like and subscribe, and thanks again for tuning in. Catch you next time.